Hello, my name is Dr. Steve Jones from Revive Longevity Center, and we're going to study the link between longevity and community in this upcoming series. We're going to explore how the connections we build with others can impact how long and how well we live. Today, we're going to start with the science. What does research say about the link between longevity and community? So longevity, which in general terms means living a long time, but more importantly, living healthy throughout your life, is influenced by a mixture of factors, right? It's genetics, it's diet, it's lifestyle, but maybe most importantly, it's our social connections. Studies show that the strength and quality of relationships can be just as impactful on our health as avoiding smoking or maintaining a healthy weight. In fact, research from Harvard University's long-term study of adult development found that relationships were the single most important factor in determining not just longevity, but overall happiness. So people who felt closely connected to others tended to live longer, healthier, and more fulfilling lives. So let's talk about lessons that we might can learn from the blue zones. The connection between community and longevity becomes even clearer when we look at these so-called blue zones. The blue zones are regions of the world where people consistently live to be over 100 years old. They include places like Okinawa, Japan, Sardinia, Italy, Nicoya, Costa Rica, Icaria, Greece, and stateside in Loma Linda, California. So what do these areas have in common? The answer is strong social networks. In Oklahoma, for example, people live in these close-knit groups called moeas, and they are small social circles that provide lifelong emotional and practical support. In Sardinia, family ties are deeply valued, with elderly members often living with or near their children and grandchildren. In these communities, people don't just live longer, they live better. They maintain their physical and mental health into old age, often avoiding so many of the chronic diseases that we see plague many of us in other parts of the world. So the health benefits, when we're looking at this connection, like why does community have such a powerful effect on health to begin with? The answer lies in both psychology and biology. So from a biological perspective, social connections help regulate stress. When we feel supported and understood, our bodies produce less cortisol, the stress hormone that's linked to inflammation, heart disease, and other chronic conditions. Conversely, isolation can lead to chronic stress, which takes a toll on nearly every system in the body. Psychologically, connection gives us a sense of purpose. People who feel valued by their communities are more likely to take care of themselves, stay active, and seek help when they need it. It's a virtuous cycle. Stronger relationships lead to better health, which in turn helps us maintain those relationships. Man, the cost of isolation is something you really got to look at. Social isolation can be devastating. Loneliness has been shown to increase the risk of premature death by as much as 50%, making it as dangerous as smoking or obesity. And it's not just older adults who are affected. In today's fast-paced, digitally connected world, many people, especially the younger generations, report feeling isolated despite having hundreds or thousands of friends on social media. The good news is that loneliness is not permanent. By understanding its impact and taking steps to strengthen our connections, we can reverse its effects and improve both our quality of life and our longevity. So the science is clear. Community matters. It's not just about living longer, it's about living better. In the next episode, we'll explore the flip side of the coin. We're going to talk about how loneliness and isolation can harm our health and well-being and what we need to do to address these challenges. I'll see you then.